mysterious summons, Erskine? Everything all right?
Aye. Like the Oryx, I'm a dying breed, Alex. I may have saved them from extinction, but I've not been able to save my own line.
Well, you've known this for many years.
I've got 6 months on my last medical examination. Half a year in which to dispose safely the inheritance of half a millennium.
Erskine,
I've asked you here to talk about my collection, Alex.
Thanks, Ethel.
More coffee, Donald.
No, thanks. This certainly is a novel situation, Ethel. Me sitting here on your sofa in the middle of the morning while the phones ring unanswered down below.
Well, I thought it would be nice to have a little peace and quiet.
Right.
So, I've something to show you.
Ethel. That's marvellous. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Donald.
It's funny, I saw Paddy in the pub last night. He never said anything about...
It's Teddy. I'm marrying Teddy Haslam.
I know you are. I was beginning to wonder when you were going to get round to it.
Well, probably the second week in December, if we can make all the arrangements.
Ethel, I'm delighted. Now I suppose you're going to spoil it all by giving in your notice or something dreadful.
Well...
Ethel, this is neither the time nor the place. Congratulations again. And well done. Both of you.
Thank you, Donald.
In 25 years, we have competed with each other for the privilege of saving this heritage from dusty museum vaults, from the greed of dealers, and from the transatlantic bounty hunters.
There's many a piece here I've bitten my fingernails over in auction rooms up and down the land. You never had any respect for the castigations of my bank manager, Erskine.
No. But you proved your worth to me over the years. You had taste. Now, I want you to have what you couldn't afford at the auctions.
I could never give you a fair price.
I'm not asking for money, Alec. Only that you'll care worthily for what I give. It's not that I anticipate having to pass through the eye of a needle. Just that I want what I leave behind to be in the best possible hands.
I'm overwhelmed with the honor.
You've earned it.
There's that 5-acre paddock with the zebras and the lechwe. They'd mix perfectly with them.
But they'll need indoor accommodation as well.
But there's plenty there. And hard standing to keep their hooves in trim. Look, Jock, this is an endangered species we're talking about. Throughout all of North Africa, they're being hunted and pesticided to extinction.
What, the hunting's still bad, is it?
Yes, worse each year. The only way forward is to bring the nucleus of a herd over here and encourage them to breed in captivity.
And who is going to foot the bill for such an expensive rescue operation?
You, of course. Jock, you can't do the Oryx any more harm than it's being done already. But you can give it a chance of survival.
When are you off to Tunisia?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? For how long?
As long as it takes.
And what about all these routine jobs you keep putting off? There's a llama needing a cyst removed.
Jock!
Some of the big cats need a pedicure. And Albert needs a mate.
It's not urgent, any of it.
It is for poor Albert. He's getting very frustrated.
Ah, you're a fine-looking fella, Albert, to be sure. But you'd be all the better for a touch of connubial bliss. Your mate's coming from Jersey, do you see? He should have been here already. But Dr. Turner hasn't found the time to go and examine her yet.
Something wrong, Paddy?
Ah, what do you expect? He's lonely, he's frustrated, and he keeps having his wedding day postponed.
When I get back from Tunisia, promise.
And Dinah's cyst, and Tara's toenails.
That too. Hello. Hello, Max.
And how long after you return, then, can we expect a call on you?
Oh, I don't know, Paddy. I would like the experience that this American job would give me.
That provide you with enough experience here, then?
You do your best.
Does Jack Drummond know you're considering leaving us?
Nope. I haven't told anyone but you.
Ah, well then. You'd not go involving the poor old Bellington Zoo in a whole new conservation programme and then go disappearing across the Atlantic and down the brain drain now, would you? No, you're not that disloyal.
Hey, Luke, Lion's limping, miss.
Hello, Liz.
Hello, Jock. His paw seems to be giving him trouble.
He needs a pedicure. Otherwise, the overgrown claw's going to bend round and dig into his foot. I've already asked your Donald to deal with it.
Must you call him my Donald?
Perhaps not. It seems he's anybody's. I mean, everybody's after him, and his routine duties go hang. Liz, about the farm.
You may call it the farm. I'm calling it the field centre from now on.
Oh, don't push your luck. Yours isn't the only project on my desk. Now, if you could persuade Donald to make his weekly inspection at least every 10 days...
I see. Trading favours.
Well, then maybe I could spare some attention for the farm.
Field centre.
Field centre.
What makes you think I have any influence over what Donald chooses to do?
You have charm, intelligence,
Darren, pick up that litter.
and you can be very persuasive.
There'll be heaps of time for gossiping when we meet. Now, you will be able to find me, won't
When
you?
it's convenient.
Oh, just a second. No, wait. Well, I'm sorry about that. Now, listen, Stella, if you do hire a car, don't forget we drive on the left, will you? And you. Goodbye.
What's the use of this?
What do you mean?
It's expired.
I'd already packed the new one with your money belt. Not that it matters.
Good.
because
And I'm low on mosquito cream.
No, you aren't. I completely restocked you
And
for the
water
trip.
purifying
but-
tablets?
That too, but you aren't going.
What?
Their embassy relayed a message.
You mean I'm not going today?
You're not going at all. They say it's no longer the will of Allah that you should treat their animals.
I knew it. They've sent for a French vet. Send them a bill for wasting my time.
Never mind. You'll be able to catch up on your backlog at the Bellington.
See if you can get hold of Ben Friedhofer, will you? Tell him I've revised my schedule and I'm free for lunch today.
Harcourt, Anthea Harcourt. Your turn, I presume.
Would you like to come through?
Very much a last resort, this. Always handle animal matters myself, do you see?
I'm flattered. What's the problem?
Well, Charlie here has sadly failed to discharge with sexual responsibilities. Nearly 3 years they've been together now. Lady Caroline has produced 2 useless clutches of unfertilized eggs. I don't want it to happen again.
Which one is Charlie?
That one. £200 he cost me, and he's simply not pulling his weight.
Well, Mrs. Harcourt, there are a number of reasons I could think of why the eggs might not be fertile.
They've got perfectly balanced and adequate diet.
Of?
Seed, fruit, and occasionally a few beans. Their living conditions are superb. A fine aviary with all the foliage they could wish for.
They're still captive birds. It could be that their breeding cycles are out of sync.
Charlie's a fine figure of a male. When I found him, he provoked a rotationary movement of the keys such as I've never experienced before.
Sorry?
The key test? Oh, come now, Turner. Call yourself a vet and you've never heard of the key test? Ha! Haul him out. No, he'll never come through the door. Look, I've got to lift the cage up. Here. Come on now, Charlie. There's a good one.
Come on, Charlie.
Come on, Charlie. Go to Mr. Turner. That's it.
Well,
Lovely. Now. Oh, Charlie. There. As male could be.
utterly irrefutable.
Also, he attacks Harold with the most gratifying ferocity.
Harold?
My husband, a very virile man, whom Charlie clearly perceives as a threat. With me, of course, he flirts outrageously.
Perhaps we should turn our attention to the female.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with Lady Caroline.
You say she's laid 2 clutches already?
The first had 3 eggs and last year's 4. I take it to be a reflection of Lady Caroline's desire, which is sadly unmatched by Charlie's performance.
To be quite honest, I'm not sure there's much I can do.
Oh, desperate remedies, Turner. Thinking cap on, if you please.
Well, I could take a closer look at him, but it would mean putting him under a general anaesthetic.
Facts, please.
It involves an internal examination, a laparoscopy. It's been done by a few ornithologists, but not by me as yet. Would you like me to...
Yes, get on of it?
Right. Ethel? Emigrating? Donald Turner?
Well, it's nothing definite, only he's had this very tempting offer.
Oh, that's it then. We can't afford to match the kind of salary American showbiz tycoons will pay.
Oh, I can't see Donald becoming part of the brain drain just for the money, Jack.
Why else, Paddy? Aren't the best young doctors and scientists going over there? Why not vets? And can you blame him?
Wait and keep him here, you know, as easy as pie.
How?
Well, you know he's keen to see this place develop as a breeding sanctuary for endangered species.
I know that, starting with the oryx.
Well, give him a go-ahead. Now.
Just like that?
Aye, why not?
Are you two in cahoots on this?
You know the gestation period for oryx calves, Jack. 7 months. 7 months before he finds out how they breed in captivity. At least. We don't need money to keep him here. Just his own curiosity.
Now hold the left leg back to expose the rib cage.
And that?
Make a small hole between the last 2 ribs, just enough to open the muscle to be able to get the oroscope
Take
in.
the leg, Ethel.
Right there. Point on your head.
Yep.
Good. On your way.
No. There we go. Good. Right. Ready for the horoscope. Wonderful. Intestines. Kidney. Lungs. Ah, here's what we're looking for.
Prue? Anthea here. Look, I'm afraid I shall be a little late. Yes, I'm still at this damn vet's. Oh, it's most frightfully slow. Yes, oh, look, I shall have to go. Bye. Well?
You can collect Charlie on Monday. I'm afraid for all his male aggression and the irrefutable twirling of the keys, he's rather short on testes. But his ovary is in fine condition.
You mean...
Yes. He's a she.
We both want some.
It's a breathtaking offer, and I can't deny I'm flattered. But I do have other commitments.
You carved up your diary pretty neatly these 2 days, for my benefit.
To tell you the truth, my Arab client's cancelled, so I'm unexpectedly available.
You don't say.
It's a shame, really. It was a chance to look at an endangered species in the wild.
That kind of thing interests you, huh?
Oh, yes. Frankly, a lot more than the basic maintenance of hundreds of glossy performing animals.
They're the best, Don. And I want the best for them. Do you blame me? My businesses are built up on the quality of my staff and my stock. No moody ones, no duds, no old has-beens. Nothing second-rate. That's why I want you.
And what happens to them? The duds, the old has-beens.
I get rid. What else? Don't let that bother you. I get in first to do it. All nice and hygienic. Your job would be like having all the royalty and the movie stars of the animal world as your patients.
Sounds a bit limited to me.
No. You want to expand? You come to Bern. These rare creatures now, what say we go get them all in one unique collection?
You'd really be prepared to fund a rescue operation on that scale, without even knowing the cost?
Has to be good business, Don. Like how soon before we could say Ben Friedhofer's got the monopoly on these scimitar-horned oryx?
So where did you see them?
See what?
The oryx.
In Fife.
Fife.
Yes, there was this character, Erskine Bruce. A true conservationist, Donald, from one of the oldest families in Scotland. He'd been out in the Middle East before the war, and he brought a couple of oryx back with him when he inherited the family seat. I worked up there for a while.
How long ago?
Oh, 15, 20 years. It was a sad story. His wife and son were murdered by Arab nationalists. Erskine was devastated.
Poor chap.
I've often wondered what became of him.
And I wonder what became of the oryx.
Express trolley round the supermarket.
You're not expecting to see that this evening, are you?
Oh, breakfast too, I hope. There's a golden oldie on the box and it'll be very late. So, are you ready?
I ought not to leave just yet.
Why not? What about all that unpaid overtime you do for him? And does he appreciate it? No, he does not.
That's true. But I'm taking the afternoon off tomorrow to have a long, gossipy lunch with a very dear old friend.
Male or female?
It's quite a novelty having a jealous fiancé, but don't be too absurd, Teddy, or I shall be cross. Female. Not that it ought to matter. She's over here for the first time since she married her GI in 1945. And we've kept in touch all these years. Oh, it'll be lovely to see her again.
Shall I be meeting her too?
Well, I should like that very much, but she's an American now, so she'll have a schedule. We'll have to wait and see. I must say, Donald being away is a blessed relief, even though he's only gone as far as Scotland. Now, there's nothing that concerns me here tomorrow, except that he's penciled in a meeting with Ben Friedhofer. Dear, do wish he'd let me know what's going on.
Who's Ben Friedhofer?
He's a circus impresario.
What does he want?
He's headhunting, Teddy. Come along.
Right.
I'd like the animals' accommodation at the field centre, designed along different lines, Jock.
What's the matter with this? It's very high quality.
But its purpose is to keep the animals on display to the public at all times. They've got no privacy.
But if they have privacy, the public won't see them.
Nonsense. They'll be relaxed and contented animals when they do choose to emerge.
And what about labour and maintenance?
Well, the children can help with that, and with observation and keeping records. The field centre shouldn't just be for amusing exhibitions, Jock. I'd like the children to embark on detailed scientific study, and who knows, publish their findings. You could even sell copies in the shop here.
And what happens if you embroil me in all these new schemes, Liz, and then just take off into the blue?
Why should I?
Well, love and marriage? Attractive proposals from wealthy Americans? Wouldn't be the first time.
Would for me. I've no plans on going anywhere.
So you know Jock Drummond? Fine young lad. Does he bully you?
In his turn. But I do my share.
My son would have been a fine young lad by now. Damn it. He'd have been middle-aged.
It's a fine collection.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it's the largest collection outside the big museums. I've always tried to play my part in preserving the national heritage. But you've come to see the oryx.
Yes. It's a miracle, you know that. By bringing them here, you may have saved the species from extinction.
Aye. It's a shame no one was able to do the same for me. Still, it's no more than they deserve. They're shy, harmless creatures. My son was the only one who could get near enough to touch them. Can you imagine if the bull turned those scimitar horns to a child? Like two swords running him through. But he was safer with the animals than with men. It was men who killed him. Do you play chess, Mr. Turner?
A bit.
Good. Then you'll stay the night.
So we're agreed on that for the curtains.
Well, you're obviously agreed on it, so that's fine by me.
Oh, come along, Teddy. I want to make sure that you like it too.
I don't think I'm in any position to give an informed opinion, do you?
I've lived alone for a long time. I've not cared much for appearances.
But I want
Look,
to...
I'm just delighted that you're giving the old place a facelift.
But you do like this.
It's a great improvement.
Right then. I'll get some estimates. Perhaps you'll have more of an opinion about those.
Well, you've clearly got plans for quite a lot of work here.
Now, Teddy, I don't want to make any changes that you're not happy about.
Oh, no. That's absolutely fine by me. No, I was just wondering, are you thinking of going on working for Donald after we're married?
Well, as a matter of fact, I'd almost decided to give in my notice.
Good. Almost.
I want it to be my decision.
Quite.
If Donald goes off to the States without a backward glance, I should be out of a job anyway.
Do you think Friedhofer will make him an offer he can't refuse?
Well, I've seen the letter, but he hasn't discussed it with me or anyone else as far as I know.
Not even with Liz?
Especially not Liz.
Oh, very good. That'll be fine.
Do you mind if I photocopy one of the feeding charts?
Go ahead, help yourself.
No, I'm sorry, Mr. Benito. There's no one I can send over tomorrow.
I'll go.
What? Well, of course I'm willing. At that price, I have to be. Yes, as soon as possible. You have my word. Goodbye. Damn Donald Turner.
Why? What's he done now?
Just not here when he's required, that's all. I said I'll go.
We have been offered 3 panthers from Benito's circus. He's almost giving them away. And I need Donald to check them over. But he's not here again, is he?
I hope you'll buy them anyway. The zoo should take all the circus animals it can accommodate.
Oh, come on now. Benito's reputation's not that bad.
It's a disgusting business, Paddy. I mean, clowns and acrobats are all very well. But performing animals robbed of their natural dignity, I ban circuses.
How can you say that when Donald's
Oh,
considered...
come on, Liz. Well, they do arouse a child's interest.
There are other ways of doing that.
Yes, I know, the field centre. Look, when is Donald going to be free to examine these panthers? If he can give them a clean bill of health, we may have a bargain.
Why ask me when Donald's available?
Do you not trust me to know when a big cat's in good condition?
Of course I do, Paddy. We'll both go.
My apologies. Will you not think again? I haven't the killer instinct.
All right, I'll resign.
Start afresh.
I'm a bit tired.
You could have held me off, you know. While I was after your first bishop, you could have sacrificed a couple of pawns and had my queen.
Please, no post-mortems.
Are you serious about wanting my oryx herd at the Bellington Zoo?
Yes, I am.
Hey! That'll be Mrs. Elliot.
Who?
Viv Elliot. She's the secretary of the Falconry Centre. Let her in, will you? I've just got to deal with this bird.
All right.
You'll enjoy meeting her. Look, I'll be with you in a couple of minutes. Make some coffee.
Was it your passion for the game that inspired you to plant a topiary chess log?
I may have been inspired to play chess by playing hide and seek amongst these figures as a child. But no, they were planted long before I was born.
You've looked after it wonderfully well. Can't have been easy.
The responsibility of inheritance, not only to maintain, but if possible, to improve.
Your ancestors must be proud of you.
Not for failing to rescue the inheritance, though. For that alone, if I believed in hellfire, I know they would drag me through it.
I only wish some of the great Arab families shared the same sense of responsibility for their inheritance.
Understandably difficult, don't you think? Since their whole style of life is shaped by the shifting sands of the desert.
They could stop the hunting and use their oil to reclaim some of the desert for grazing.
You must make it your responsibility to spread that message amongst them. It was always my intention, when I built up this herd, that eventually they would return to North Africa, to conditions in which they could thrive once more. My life's so much meaning, Donald. if you could secure a future for my Auric.
And a major competition in Bavaria next month, Teddy. But somehow I think I might be otherwise engaged.
Falconry Centre can't do without you for long, Viv.
Well, there'll be no problem with the secretarial work. I leave all that to Joan and Mandy anyway. But we shall need a full-time coordinator soon. Must travel without baby paraphernalia all over the place. Was someone like you, Ethel?
No, I'm not sure. I'm really late.
And she takes care of herself. Now you take so and drive safely. Thank you so much for coming, Viv.
Bye.
Well?
No, I couldn't. It's far too much of a contrast and I've no experience.
You said you were looking for a challenge. Well, here it is.
Well, supposing Donald doesn't go to the States?
Then you carry on in your old familiar rut forever, is that it?
No. Teddy, I'm very late.
Male and 2 females, wasn't it?
Yes. They're young. They should breed well.
Good.
Surplus to requirements, eh?
I'll be honest with you. They are strong, fine animals, but in the ring, they don't perform so good. That's why I'm selling them to you so cheap.
Senor Benito!
Excuse me.
They are magnificent.
Too cheap. Now to put them up for sale so soon after they've been imported doesn't make sense.
Well, maybe the great Benito has cash flow problems like the rest of us.
He's up to something. I'm blowed if I can fathom out what it might be.
Mr. Friedhoff,
Thank you.
so sorry to have kept you. Just a second. Suvette surgery?
Where the devil have you been? I've been trying to get through to you all morning.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Turner. I've only just come into the office. And I have Mr. Friedhofer with me.
That's precisely what I wanted to avoid. Look, I'm still here in Scotland. I wanted you to put him off for a couple of days.
Well, perhaps you'd like to speak to him yourself.
All right, put him on.
Mr. Turner.
Hello?
Donald, hi.
Hello, Ben. I'm sorry you've had a wasted journey. I've been delayed here on business in Scotland, and I'm scheduled to go to Jersey tomorrow. But the day after that, if you're still around, can we meet then?
So, you're interested in the deal?
Of course I'm interested. Fix a time and a place with Ethel, and I'll be there, without fail.
Okay. It so happens I do have other business to attend to. See you when you get back.
Look forward to it. And my apologies again.
He'll have to get his act together when he does come to work for me.
Mr. Friedhofer, I'm so sorry I wasn't here when you arrived.
Ah, I see you have a special relationship which allows you to be lax in your duties.
I'm sorry?
Ma'am, you're rather more mature than I expected. How do you feel about going to the States?
Well, I hadn't really thought about it.
You'll have a fine house on Beverly Hills, maid service. You need never lift a finger. Wonderful climate. Best seats at all the entertainments coast to coast.
Just a minute, Mr. Friedhofer.
Ben, call me Ben. And your fiancé can have a fully staffed, modern veterinary lab with all the latest drugs.
I'm not Donald Turner's fiancée.
No? Oh, I saw your ring and I kind of guessed, who is this lady then?
Well, you might try saying some of these things to his friend Liz Collier.
Right. Well, nice talking to you. Tell him Blanche, day after tomorrow.
Mature.
If you can have the accommodation ready and make arrangements to transport them, we could have a herd of oryx at the Bellington within the week.
Well, Sunshine, looks like you've got just exactly what you've always wanted, eh?
Wonderful, isn't it? Right out of the blue. Oh, you might ask Jock Drummond to push the boat out a bit and invite Erskine Bruce down there to see them settled in.
Aye, I'll do that. Oh, have you made up your mind what you intend to do about Friedhofer yet?
No. I'm seeing him the day after tomorrow, when I get back from looking at Albert's mate in Jersey.
Oh, you still intend going there, do you?
But I'm going direct. I'll meet you there. That's if you still intend to come.
Just you try and stop me.
Ethel? Stella! Oh, how lovely! Oh, I'm
here at last. How are you, Ethel, need I ask?
You look wonderful.
So do you. He suits you, your Teddy Haslam. Shall I meet him?
Oh, I certainly hope so. Come upstairs. How long can you stay?
Oh, only a day or so. Like I said, I'm on a tour. We've done Stratford, York, and Manchester. Then I'm on to Bath and back to London.
Oh.
And this is a documentation for the import of your red panda.
Thank you, John.
Oh, you're certainly finding some rare breeds.
Oh, yes. And I've been promised some scimitar horned oryx, a breeding herd.
Huh? You never mentioned those. Now, where are you importing them from?
Fife, Scotland.
Real foreign parts, eh?
Aye.
Any other new stock that I ought to know about?
No, not directly. I'm buying 3 panthers from Benito Circus, but they're already in quarantine.
Ah, those, yes, I remember. Oh, that's odd. Only 3?
There are only 3.
No, there were 4.
4?
I wonder what's happening to the other one.
Damn. I thought he was keen to sell. What could be wrong with him?
Well, they arrived in good shape, that I do know.
Yes. Well, the 3 we saw looked healthy enough.
But where's the 4th?
You know, I never imagined all those years ago that you'd be a grandmother before I even married.
Neither did I. You and Freddie were so close. Do you ever... Does it still hurt thinking of him?
Not anymore. I went back the other day to the place where he crashed.
You did?
It was just a quiet hillside. I tried to conjure up the noise and see the flames and twisted metal, but nothing. Only birdsong. And a cow with a cough.
Well, Freddie'd want you to be happy. You waited a long time.
Yes, I have. You know, Donald Turner sometimes reminds me of Frederick, especially when he's tetchy. Whereas Teddy... Well, I think Teddy has something in his nature of what Frederick might have become had he lived. Worth waiting for, anyway. Here, have one of those.
Oh, that's it. Has he been married before?
Yes, twice. His first wife died. He was devoted to her. Then he remarried too hastily. That didn't work. But this time, he's determined. We're both determined.
So, you'll be a housewife, not a career woman.
I'm not sure.
Lanyon's waiting for us by the gorillas.
Oh, grand place, Donald, eh? See this? Bare-faced ibis. Haven't been seen wild in Europe for 300 years.
Snatched from the brink of extinction. This is the way forward, Paddy. Our duty to endangered species. The modern zoo has to be a permanent ark.
Ark? What's back to Noah, eh?
The philosophy here is to encourage rare species to breed. Then, when conditions are right, reintroduce them to the wild.
That's tough out there in the wild. If it were me, I'd rather stay on here in Jersey.
Well, we're booked on the return flight. And Liz is cooking me dinner tonight. I've hardly seen her in ages.
That'll be why you won't have told her about Ben Friedhofer.
Come on, Paddy. We've got a date with a female gorilla. Hi, Greg.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Greg Lanyon, Paddy Riley. Hello, Richard.
Good to see you.
And this is Susie. Well. You're going to let me have a wee look at you?
Drat you, Donald Turner. I said 7:30. You're early.
Well. So you're Donald Turner's lady. I'm sure glad to know you, Miss Collier.
I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage. But come on in. I'll try and find you somewhere to sit. I'm afraid it's a bit of a mess.
Oh, don't apologize. You're a busy little woman. I've been finding out all about you.
Have you indeed?
I sure have. My organization's one big, happy family. I do right by you, on account of it'll get the best out of him. You follow me?
No, I don't.
Elizabeth. May I call you Elizabeth?
If you insist.
That's one big mark in your favor. I just love your royal family. Elizabeth, I could have had the vet from the San Diego Zoo, but his little woman wasn't up to him being away from home so often. and I run a coast-to-coast operation.
My God, you're Ben Friedhofer.
Sure. Didn't he tell you? God damn it, I've spoiled the surprise. Now, you're kind of professional yourself, so you wouldn't stop him grabbing this opportunity.
Circuses? All that razzmatazz? You must be joking.
It's no joke, Miss Collier. It's the best business proposition he'll ever have in his life. I made sure of that.
You're wasting your time. Donald can't be remotely interested.
Let me tell you, he is.
Going to the States? To work for you, of all people?
You better believe it.
Bye, sweetheart. You said she had a rash.
It's an allergy, pollen. Just a few days in summer.
Yeah.
Oh, she'll make a lovely wife for Albert, so she will. Oh, you mind if I go in and introduce myself?
Okay, Richard?
Yes, that'll be fine. Watch out, Paddy. She's a bit of a clinger.
I better give me a tie.
Oh, aye. I was thinking.
And take her this as a present.
Oh, aye. Here. There we are. Riley's the name. Paddy, show you. Yeah. A fine lump of a girl, eh? Now, are you going to come and say hello to your Uncle Paddy?
Has she had her polio vaccine?
On a lump of sugar, like the great baby she is.
Come on, you come and say hello now. Let's have a look. Eh? Oh, that's a lovely mouth you have there. That's a grand, lovely, rosy colour. Oh, you know, I believe she's taken a shine to me, so she has.
Don't get too attached, Paddy. Remember, we've got a plane to catch.
I don't know. Aye, well, you can put me down then. Oh well. Have it your own way.
I did warn you.
You're fond of me, are you? Eh?
We promised her an English husband. She thinks you're him.
Damn it, oh, Susie, I'm not English. You've got the wrong man.
Ethel, I'm so sorry to have kept you waiting. That's all right. Have you had a successful day? My, your shops are wonderful. Well, they certainly improved since the last time you were here. What have you bought?
Oh, you should see my hotel room. You can't move in it. This is just something I bought for you and Teddy.
Oh,
now, I
Stanley.
don't want you to open it until we get to his house. I can't wait.
Well, don't expect too much.
I have to be on that plane. I've got an important dinner appointment. Sorry, I've never seen Susie so determined.
I want to get out of here. Can you not give her a job or something?
A surprise like that, she'll have your head off. I'll try something a little more subtle. Could you give me a banana?
Yes, I love you too.
Through the skin, she likes to peel her own.
Let me out.
Hang on, Mr. Riley.
It's not me that's hanging on.
Thought you wanted to stay in Jersey.
I wasn't planning on spending the night in the arms of a beautiful woman.
God, she's feeding Mr. Riley. Paddy, don't eat it.
I have to share it with her. It's been all the stuff I'm likely to get tonight.
Spit it out, it's doped.
Well, why the hell?
You'll sleep for hours. Not to mention the erotic dreams. Better go and phone Liz.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Hello? Hello, Liz? Go on, this way. Yes. What's happened? Where's Susie?
I don't know what you put in that banana, but while you were away, Mr. Riley fell asleep. Susie lost interest in him. Richard's taken her away and he's tucking her up.
That's it then. We've missed the plane. We're here for the night. Oh, you daft old Aegis.
Thank you.
Well, it's down to earth for a wedding present, but you know me.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I reckon travelling rugs are just as useful at home, even if you never go anywhere.
Oh, Ethel's going places. I shall see to that. And thank you from me, too. May I?
I'm so glad to have met you, Teddy.
Pity you can't come to the wedding.
Oh, I shall be back in the States by then. I'd like to have met Donald Turner, too. I've heard so much about him. You say he may be over himself soon.
Perhaps by tomorrow we'll know what he's decided.
Hello.
Hello, Mr. Turner.
Better late than never. Where's Liz? I saw her car outside.
She's in there. She's brought in a sick fox from the field centre.
Ah.
But be careful, she's upset.
Why? What's the matter with it?
What's the matter with Liz, you mean?
Oh, not because I couldn't get back for dinner last night. Don't worry, she'll come round.
What hurts is that you never even mentioned Friedhofer to me. All your other friends knew. Paddy, Jock, Ethel. Well, I won't be earmarked as your woman. And I won't have your prospective employers delving into my private life. So go to America. But don't expect me to congratulate you.
Simply asked for a meeting.
Well, why didn't you tell him to get lost? I did.
You did what?
You can't want to work for that overblown ringmaster.
How dare you interfere!
He was doing the interfering into my life, vetting me as your woman. Oh, Donald, he's notorious. He puts animals through hell to make them perform. He's shallow and corrupt.
And rich.
So that's it. You can't be serious.
Salary has to be taken seriously. It's 3 times what I can earn here.
Blood money.
Less bloodshed if I'm there to prevent it.
Like his water-skiing elephant, drowned by the weight of its chains when the act went wrong. And how would you have prevented that exactly?
By not allowing it to happen in the first place. Why else should I want to go?
As if $1 billion Ben would listen to you.
I haven't said I'll take the job. I just said I'd meet him.
Go on. Join the exploiters. We're on opposite sides, you and I.
In my outfit, you want any girl, you get her. Anyone you like, or she's fine. And I'm buying some exotic animals for you, too. I'm taking over Benito's circus from the fall on account of his snow leopard act.
Benito's got a snow leopard?
Sure. It's a great coup. I swear there's been nothing like it in 40 years. Well, there you are, Don. No hassles. A real smooth business with administrative backup. Anything you want. Only have to say.
You know, Ben, an odd thing's happened in the last few days. I'd never really bothered to question the purpose of zoos, nor the way animals were treated in circuses. It was enough for me to know I was on hand to minister to the sick or injured. That in itself made me feel good.
Well, it would, Don. That's what you're in the business for. Job satisfaction. And I aim to see you get plenty of it. Plus, financial reward commensurate.
I appreciate what you're saying, but there's more to it than that. In Scotland, I met a man who's devoted his life to rescuing a species threatened with extinction. And yesterday I went to a zoo in Jersey dedicated to the same purpose, already with the rescue of several species to their credit.
It's a very laudable notion, Don, but not so hot on profit potential.
Maybe not. But the wider implications of these 2 experiences were brought home to me rather abruptly this morning. I was interested in your proposition, Ben. It would have been a wonderful leap forward along the road my career was taking. But I've changed direction. I wish you luck. And I'm sorry I've wasted your time. They're fine, Mr. Benito. We'll take them off your hands right away. All 4 of them.
You are mistaken. I'm selling 3. Excuse me, I...
4. At the port of entry, I witnessed a group of 4 Black Panthers, one of which I suspect was imported illegally.
Why are you questioning me? I'm not breaking any law.
Where's the 4th?
All right. I will be honest with you. It's died.
You never said a truer word. I bet it's died. You dyed it black, didn't you? It's a snow leopard.
I have to warn you that these animals are heavily protected, and that illegal trapping or importation carries very severe penalties.
Hey, Donald! He's out here!
Coming.
I'll have you for this, trying to make a fool of me.
Off to sea?
Clipping the lion's toenails at last.
Oh. What made you turn him down?
You did.
Come on.
No, it's true. A year ago, Ben Friedhofer would have been my ideal employer. I mean, why shouldn't I be tempted by a threefold rise in salary for more or less the same job? Most people would.
You're not most people.
No, neither are you. You made me realize that conservation, especially of endangered species, has become more important to me.
Then I'm not sorry I tore into you.
Nor me.
Pass me the clippers, would you, Dennis, please? The top drawer of my bag. Doesn't look too good. You could get me the antiseptic spray from my car as well, please. Come on, now. Easy. Easy. Come on, fella. Steve. Good boy. Come on. Come here. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Good. Good boy.
Will you come to dinner this evening?
Yeah, I'd love to. Oh, the Oryx are arriving this evening.
Oh, well, we can eat late. I want to see them too, you know.
All right. Thank you.
Is this the right moment to say you're a wonderful guy?
Must be my aftershave.